So, you just signed up with FXPro, you've opened up MetaTrader 4 for the first time, and wow, yeah, that's a lot to look at, right? Well, you're in exactly the right place. We are going to take that complicated looking screen and turn it into your personal trading dashboard. Let's jump right in. Does this look a little familiar? A screen jam-packed with blinking charts, numbers flying all over the place, and a bunch of windows you're not sure what to do with. It can feel pretty overwhelming, but don't worry. By the end of this quick explainer, you're going to know exactly what you're looking at and how to take those first crucial steps. Okay, first things first. Let's clear up probably the biggest point of confusion for new users. What's the deal with MT4 and FX Pro? Are they the same thing? Not quite. The absolute best way to think about it is like a car and its engine. They work together as a team, but they do totally different jobs. Let's break that down. MT4, that's your car. It's the interface, the thing you actually see and interact with. It's your steering wheel, your dashboard, all the charts and buttons. But FX Pro, they're the engine. They provide all the power under the hood. They're giving you the live prices, the speed your trades get executed, and the leverage. Plus, they're the ones who actually hold your funds. So think of it this way. You drive the car, but it's FX Pro that makes it go. All right, so before you can start driving, you obviously need the keys. And that means logging in with the specific details that FX Pro sends you. It's kind of like getting your official security badge before you're allowed onto the trading floor. So after you open your account, FX Pro is going to email you 3 absolutely crucial pieces of information. You'll get a login ID number, a trading password, and this is super important, the specific name of the server your account is on. You're going to need all 3 of these to get in. Logging in is actually really straightforward. You just open up the platform, look up in the top left corner for the word File, click it, and then select Login to Trade Account. A little window will pop up, and that's where you'll punch in those 3 key details. Now listen up, because this is a huge tip. The single most common reason a login fails for a beginner is picking the wrong server. If you ever see an error message like invalid account or no connection, the very first thing you should do is go back and double-check that server name. It has to match exactly what FX Pro sent you in that welcome email. And just like that, you're in. Welcome to your new dashboard. I know, it looks like a lot at first glance, but it's really just 4 main sections. So let's do a quick tour so you know what each part of your new workspace is all about. Okay, over on the left, you're going to see the Market Watch window. This is basically your menu. It's a list of everything you can possibly trade, all the currency pairs, commodities, you name it, and it shows you the live buy and sell prices, which are updating constantly. Now, the biggest area, right in the middle, that's the chart window. This is where you'll spend most of your time. It's a visual representation of the price history for whatever you clicked on in the Market Watch. You can change the time frame from, say, a 1-minute chart to a daily chart, and you can switch between different styles, like the popular candlestick charts or simple line charts. Tucked just below the Market Watch is a navigator. The best way to think about this is like your toolbox or your file cabinet. It's where you can quickly hop between different trading accounts if you have more than one. It's also where you'll find your whole library of technical indicators and any automated trading programs, which are called expert advisors. And finally, at the very bottom of the screen is the terminal. Now, you're going to want to pay close attention to this one because it's probably the most important window of them all. This is your command center. It shows you your live account balance, any trades you have open, your real-time profit or loss, and your complete trading history. You'll find yourself looking at this window all the time. Okay, now that you know your way around the dashboard, it's time to, well, take the car for a spin. Let's walk through, step by step, how to place your very first trade. We're going to start with what's called a market order. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a simple instruction you send to your broker, in this case, FX Pro, to buy or sell for you right now at whatever the best price is in the market at that exact second. It is the fastest and easiest way to get into a trade. Placing one is super simple. You just go to the chart of the instrument you want to trade, right-click anywhere on it, and select New Order. A new little window will pop up. In here, you'll choose your trade size. It's called volume, and we'll talk about that in just a second. And then you just click Buy by Market or Sell by Market. Boom, that's it. Your trade is live, and you can see it right away down in your terminal window. Okay, so you've placed a trade. The second you do that, you're going to see a bunch of new numbers and terms start flashing in your terminal. So let's quickly break down the 3 most critical concepts you need to get your head around: lot size, leverage, and margin. They all work together. So first up is lot size. Remember when you chose the volume for your trade? That's your lot size. It's simply how big your trade is. A standard lot, which is 1.00, controls 100,000 units of a currency. As a beginner, you almost certainly want to start with micro lots. That's 0.01. They're much, much smaller and way more manageable. The key thing to remember is this. Your lot size directly impacts how much you can make or lose on every single price movement. Next up are leverage and margin. Now, these two go hand in hand. Leverage is like a loan from your broker that lets you control a big position with just a small bit of your own money. That small bit of your own money is called the used margin. It gets set aside to keep your trade open. Your balance is your total cash, but your equity is the number that moves. It's your balance plus or minus any floating profit or loss. But the most important number to watch here, it's free margin. That tells you how much money you have left to open new trades. If that number gets too low, you could be in trouble. All right, we're on the home stretch. You now know how to get logged in, you know your way around the platform, and you even know how to place a trade. Let's just finish up with a few common hiccups you might face and a really important reminder about risk. If you ever run into a problem, chances are it's one of these 4 things. See no connection? Go check that server name again, and your internet. See trade disabled? The market is probably just closed for the day or the weekend. See a high spread? It probably means there's a big news event happening. And insufficient margin? That's a sign you're trying to open a trade that's just too big for your account balance. See? Most issues aren't a bug, they're related to your account or the market itself. MT4 is absolutely packed with incredible tools. We're talking indicators, drawing tools, even those automated programs we mentioned. But it's so important to remember that these are just tools for analysis. They help you make more informed decisions, but they can't predict the future, and they for sure do not eliminate your risk. Always remember this. That feature that makes trading so exciting, leverage, is also what makes it so risky. Yes, it magnifies your wins, but it also magnifies your losses just as much. Markets can turn on a dime, and the platform is only ever going to do what you tell it to do. It can't protect you from a bad decision. So we'll leave you with this final thought. You now know how to operate the tool, this MT4 platform. You have the keys to the car, but that honestly is just the beginning. The real skill isn't in clicking the buttons. It's in the strategy you build, the discipline you have, and most importantly, in how you decide you're going to manage your risk on every single trade you take. Thanks for joining us.